Alright, I haven't checked the purple flower basket yet. It has the name Forget-Me-Not written on it. This flower resembles your hair ornament, Miyu. Not just resembles, but matches exactly, I think. Is that so? I was previously taught the meaning of this flower. Please don't forget me. A flower with those kinds of feelings put in them. You can't remember the person who taught you that? Yeah. Strange, isn't it? Even though I know the meaning of this flower, I can't remember who told me it. Even though that person probably told it to me, putting those kinds of feelings in this flower. Don't feel so down about this now. You have lost your memory, so it can't be helped. It's not your fault, Miyu. But if you forgot, all you need to do is remember again, right? I told you I'd help you with that, didn't I? Yes, that's right. Thank you, Hiaki-kun. That's right. If something was forgotten, all we need to do is remember it again. Miyu's memories as well as mine. Surely we'll be able to remember again. Okay, let's see what happens this time. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh. Say. Episode 3. This world's wish and feelings and thus. Hey, Mommy. Why are there so many stars out there like that? That, you see, is because each and every one of those stars is someone's wish. Because everyone has made so many wishes to these stars. And so these stars answering these wishes, cannot read today, shine as they do. It's because of this that we can see such beautiful stars. For us to be able to see such stars is thanks to the wishes everyone has made. I see. Then, if I were to make a wish, will it reach those stars? Yes, it will for sure. As long as it is a wish that you truly made from your heart. Huh? What is this place again? That's right. I came into this mansion and was then unable to go out. And then, tired, took a rest together and fell asleep together with Miyu. That's right, Miyu. Where did Miyu go? Miyu? Miyu is not here. How could this... No way. Could it really be that when I was sleeping, it's because I lost focus because I didn't think properly of Miyu's safety. All because of me, Miyu. In any case, I need to go find Miyu. It won't open. No. Where could she be? It won't open. No? I should save. This door is open. Where could she be? No? Why are all my paths locked? Like this, I can't even search for Miyu. Why? Only Miyu. If it wanted to come and attack us, it could have just come after me. Why? Only such a weak child like her. Why would it leave only me alone? It was in the first place because I lost focus here. If I didn't think so naively, it wouldn't have turned out like this. Huh? What was that just now? Miyu. Wasn't that person? It was a person with a large body and looked like an adult woman. A person of this mansion, perhaps. Then as for everything that has happened before now, as well as why Miyu disappeared. But there was nobody here until just a moment ago. And besides, that person just like Miyu doesn't give off any air of malice. That person is looking at me from the other side. That person is probably telling me to come follow. In any case, let's try following after that person. It might lead me to some clue. The door is open. Just where did that person go? Huh? What's this? This light. There are also similar kinds of light floating around on the roof, but whether we're talking about this light or the scenery on the roof, just what is actually going on with this mansion? Or rather, with this world? Oh, what? What's that just now? The view of some kind of scene suddenly floated up in my head. It was probably a scene of this study, but also when I touched the musical score back then with my hands, I had a similar feeling. Just what is this, really now? Something impossible, even psychologically, happened just now. I don't understand what's going on anymore. That light from a moment ago also disappeared. This light might have been what showed me that scene just a moment ago, but I can't just feel bewildered by this now. I'll need to hold my heart steady, or else I won't be able to do anything. In any case, I need to think about finding Miyu. Huh? Was that just now the person I saw a moment ago? Where was that person until now? Again, this floating light. Also, that person is not here. Where did that person go? As I thought. Again, a scene in this mansion just like the one a moment ago. It was probably something that once happened here. Also, I just saw right now a boy in it, right? Then was the boy that was in it a person of this mansion? But it seemed to be that he was writing a musical score in the study. That boy. Then that handwritten musical score might perhaps have been written by that boy. So it was that little boy who wrote that musical score. Amazing! But that musical score, why do I know of it? I've never met that boy, nor have I seen him. But I knew about that musical score and that song that was here, before I lost my memory. No, I don't need to think obsessively about this. Whatever the case for now, I need to go look for Miyu. Where could Miyu be? Huh? Ah, wait! Where did she go? Why is it that these lights have been appearing wherever that person goes? It seems to be just as if that person is guiding me. Just who the heck is that person? Huh? That right now was a scene in this room. Also, that woman also appeared in it. So that person was probably the mother of that boy. It looked like the woman was wiping away the edge of a boy's mouth for him. It looked like an ordinary happy family. It feels impossible that that was something that once happened in this mansion. It would have been great if my own family also had such warm feelings. My own family has always been somewhat a bit distant to me, as if there were some kind of invisible separation between us. But both I and my parents never said that out loud, because somehow we just couldn't say it. Yes, when I was little like that boy. Huh? I can't remember. Even after I lost my memory, certainly I was just as small as that boy. Even so, I can't remember anything about those times. Can't even remember how I looked like during those times. Why is that? Is that also due to this light, or is it? Whatever it is, I can't just stand still here. Right now it's not just about me. There was the sound of a door opening somewhere. She's not in here. She's not in here either. Huh? Just where the heck did that person come from? Even though there's so much I want to ask. That right now was the scene in this place. It seemed as if that boy was being scolded, maybe. Perhaps he was up to mischief in the sanctuary. Must have been a naughty boy. Speaking of which, I've pretty much never gotten angry at by my parents. I do think that my behavior was good from the beginning, but I did at least make mistakes and do bad things before, but they pretty much laughed and forgave me every time. But it was only once that they ever did get angry with me. I remember it clearly even now. They say something like, not mourning over someone no longer here will get you nowhere. While I was watching some television program, I think. They continue with, don't you understand how that person feels? And they got real angry at me that time. Now at least, I certainly do think that at that time, I did say something self-centered. But for some reason, just after they got angry at me, they made really apologetic faces and behaved kindly to me. Even now, I don't know what they meant by that, though maybe it was just that they were trying to comfort me. Mother never talked about anything about before I lost my memory, not even once. Maybe it was just at that time that she touched on something related to my past. Wait a minute. What about that room? No need to go here anymore? Okay. That sound just now. Was the sound of a lock opening? Did our other entrance there just open? As I thought, it did open. Then with this, I might be able to go outside. Oh, come on! Not this again! This fella here was hiding here all this time? Crap! I was caught off guard! It's coming this way! Ah, come on! Why? Why did that wolf appear? Ugh. Get away from me! Ah! Did I outrun it? Just what is that fella? It doesn't look like it's simply settled down in this mansion. I don't understand at all what that wolf really is, or any of these strange things happening in this mansion. I mustn't think too deeply about this. For now, finding Miyu is the only thing I need to think about. For now, let's try going back to that entrance over there. What is wrong with that wolf? Then again, that door must be the way out. I'm gonna try going back there, and I hope that wolf doesn't try to chew my face again. This place. Is the mansion's garden? It seems. Certainly it looks like the outside of the mansion, but even so, in the sky, just like the one seen from the roof, there's those lights floating about as if it were a starry sky. For now, in any case, let's look around here. I don't have time to just stand around. Huh? This place is surrounded by a forest of trees in all directions. It doesn't seem like I'll be able to go out from here. Speaking of which, just where did that woman go? I haven't seen her for a while. However, many times I get this feeling I just can't get used to it. And so, this one was a scene of that woman taking care of the garden, perhaps. Could this person really have been the one who took care of everything? Both this garden and the one on the roof? But I also got the feeling that she was really absorbed in doing stuff like taking care of the flowers. And if so, that's quite some amazing enthusiasm. Surrounded by such a beautiful garden and flowers, if she was able to raise all of them, she must have been quite content. Just like that boy. Another one still? But this light feels different from the ones before now. Yes, this light feels quite nostalgic and warm. Huh? What was that just now? A sudden rush of noise in my head. No, that's not it. It's as if my very own self is trying to distance itself from this scene. Perhaps this light has something in it that I'm unconsciously rejecting. But even so, I can't just keep on avoiding it. If it's for saving Miyu, I can't just give up here. That scene, just now, was that boy in this garden, and also Miyu? She was small, but with that hair color, those clothes, and that hair accessory, there's no mistaking it. That child was Miyu. As I thought, it's no mistake that Miyu was indeed in this mansion before all this. But was that something I didn't want to see? Why is my mind rejecting Miyu? Just because Miyu was in this scene, that shouldn't make it a reason for me to want to distance myself from it. Just why? The answer to that might be found ahead. About how Miyu was in this mansion, about that boy, and Miyu, and about how I'm unconsciously trying to distance myself from it. It seems that I can't just go on ahead without thinking at all about what this light was. It's all just full of mysteries, but I guess I have nothing to do but to follow these lights. I guess I have to go back inside. There's the sound of a lock opening somewhere. Which door? Is it this one? No? Oh! It is this door. Huh? That right now was perhaps that woman putting that boy to sleep. She seemed to have been singing a lullaby. It truly was a warm family, wasn't it? It's not as if my own family was unpleasant. nor was my family uncomfortable either. But perhaps if I were still that age, I might have envied that family. I think I would have liked the feeling of such a warm, sunny spot in my family. But now it's all just a past. For now, let's just go and advance forward. Huh? This time, it will probably be seen in this living room. That, right now, seems to have been the boy and Miyu having a book read out loud to them. The title of that picture book was probably Shirakiri Suzume. An old man chasing after a sparrow who has his tongue cut out by an old woman was given 2 boxes as gratitude for taking care of that sparrow. Choosing between a big and a small box, the old man chose the small one since the large one would become a burden, and upon opening the small box, he found something inside shining treasure. The old woman, hearing of this, forced her way to where the sparrow dwelt, and after forcibly taking the large box, received some terrible retribution. It was a tale that told that greed leads nowhere. Huh? This story, where have I heard of it before? No good. I can't remember. I can't seem to recall what I've heard of it. But there's something about it in my mind can't quite shake off. The answer to this is probably to be found ahead. This time it's a child's room. Huh? That right now was Miyu and that boy sleeping together, it seems. They seemed to have been quite close, weren't they? Perhaps they might have been brother and sister, but it seems that their hair and skin colors were different, so maybe they're too unrelated to be siblings. I probably would have liked to have a sibling who I got along with, as well as those kids. Hmm. The door has been fixed. The feeling of this light, it's quite a nostalgic feeling, just like the feeling of being embraced in mother's arms. This room seemed to have belonged to that person, leaving some flowers even in her own room. She sure did like flowers. That's right, this sort of nostalgic scent of flowers. Speaking of which, the place where that wolf-like thing came out from, as well as where that wolf just recently came out of, were both places that had flowers. That fella might have been one who liked the scent of flowers. Huh? That person. the heck? There's no more time. Eh? The power to maintain this world is something now neither I nor that child. So please don't run away anymore and go on to face the reality about me and that child. What is that supposed to? This is your everything that you have lost, and thus the truth. This is a key? Please don't avert your eyes for your own sake and for that child's sake. And so, please don't forget anymore. Please wait. What is this supposed to? This is my everything? Everything that I have lost before now? I don't quite know what this is supposed to mean, but... No, actually, I think I already understand. But if that really is the truth, then Let's just go, because whatever it is, there's no other path for me to go. I have to go and confirm what that person meant.